Good evening, friends. I'm Shravya. Welcome to my channel Evergreen Stock Market. This is my first video and I want to give you a very useful information. This video is completely for beginners or newcomers who are attracted to stock market because of the hype which was created by media or some other channels or any social media news recently. Because of coronavirus, stock market has fallen very deeply. If you see here in this diagram, the Nifty 50 is at 12,430 in between Jan to February, and because of the coronavirus news in March, it has fallen up to 7,511, which is a total fall down of 5,000 points, which is very big. And since it started increasing from 7,500, the many people thought the bottom has came and the markets has started increasing. So they want to invest some amount now and keep it for some time and earn a good profit or returns. So people started investing in it and the stock markets also started increasing. Despite of March month fall, this much fall, the inflows into equities, that means people invested in stock market on March uh, at very high level. If you see here, the inflows into market has gradually increased from 10,730 to 11,485. Even though 5,000 points decreased in stock market, people invested 11,500 crores into equities. But now you may get two questions like this. When markets are why markets are falling when most people are invested, and what factors made the market to increase in April, right? When these many inflows came to equity market, why the market fall to 5,000 points? To answer that question, see this diagram. This di- if you see here, this is the one which was sold by FIIs. FII is nothing but a foreign institutional investor. So that means foreign companies or banks and mutual funds who will invest in India, and FIS will contribute to a major amount in our Indian economy. If you see the picture here, a total of 65,800 crores outflows happened in March month alone. That means FIS sold 65,800 crores in March and still they were selling it. Since FIS sold that many crores, even though a small investors invested, like we seen in the previous picture here, even though small retailers invested 11,000 crores, the market fall down of 5,000 points because of FII's exit. Now it started increasing in April, right? So the newcomers or beginners were planning to invest now because the market started increasing. They will be in a mindset it will go up to 12,500, which is the all time high, and it may increase from there. So if they invest now, they can keep it for some time and they will get the profits. But we need to consider some other factors which makes the market increasing. That is our second question. To what factors made the market to increase in April? To answer this question, see this diagram. That means this picture. These are the factors which helped the market to increase in April. There are many packages which were introduced or announced in US, India, and other countries to boost the economy, like stimulus packages in US, UK, India, and additional packages. RBI rate cuts. FED is nothing but the central bank in America, USA, those rate cuts, and the 3-month moratorium offer in India, RBI packages to NBFCs, mutual funds, and recently some positive news is also coming on vaccine trials. So these many news have happened in April alone. That's why the markets were increasing. But will it continue? How many more news can government or RBI or US or UK or any other government or global country can give to boost the economy? That's still a puzzle, right? We have many unanswered questions, and these are some of those unanswered questions. The lockdown is still going on. Let me explain clearly. The lockdown in India, the cases are increasing rapidly. According to recent information, cases in India are doubling for every 10 days. So, people are allowed outside only for essentials. Many businesses are still not started or not working. And uh, so economy slowdown is there, and many companies not working up to full potential. Government recently gave permissions to open few companies or to work, but not up to full potential. They were still maintaining social distancing, right? So they all the workers don't can't come to companies to work, and some other representatives of these companies express their views that it will take up to an year or more than a year for the economy to recover after the lockdown is completed. That means even if the company started working on May end or June, it will take more than a year to fill this gap which happened during lockdown. And if lockdown continues, many may lose their jobs, which will impact the demand, which in turn impacts the economy. And the last one is like there is no definite vaccine to cure coronavirus. Recently, we are getting few positive news about vaccine trials, but no one knows how long it will take for the vaccine or cure for coronavirus will come into market. Until then, everyone has to follow the precautions and they have to stay in home and follow all the rules. And they will be very cautious. They will be cautious not only on the health perspective but also on the spendings. So people will spend only on the essentials, right? Because they don't know what will happen in the future, so they have to save their amount. So they will spend only on the essentials like food, groceries, and some other health purposes. So the other except these businesses, other businesses will impact, which in turn will reduce the economy. Even if everything completes and everything come to normal also, the companies will post losses on quarterly results because they didn't operate it during lockdown. They didn't operate it fully, or they didn't even operate it during lockdown. Even if prices increase now because of this hype, still they will decrease when they post losses during quarterly results. To get more, why I'm saying like this, why I'm saying like it will decrease, I'll show you why. This is the picture of 2008 crisis, 2008 recession. If you see here, Nifty was at a all-time high during that time. On Jan 2008, it was at 6,357 and recession came. And on January alone, it decreased and came to 4,448, which reduced up to 25%. And then immediately on Feb, March, April, May, it increased, decreased, increased, decreased, and it somehow increased. But on June 2008, it decreased again to up to 4,000. And then again 2 months it's increased. And on September, October, it came up to 2,252 levels. In January, it was at 6,357, and in October, it came up to 2,252. Even though recession started on 2008, people thought it decreased, so they started investing. And again, same some other unanswered questions like now something happened, economy slow down, all this happened, and then finally on October it reduced up to 2,252. Just imagine a total 60% fall down, and that is due to recession. Now it is not because of recession or any amount and anything. It is because of a virus which we can't see and which we don't know when we can able to fight again. We can't even fight against this, and we don't know when it's gonna end. So, despite all these factors, will the market still increase? If you see, even if it completes, just see here in October 2008, it came down up to 2252, and then it was calm for a few months, and then it started increasing on April 2009 after 5 months or 6 months. Then from April 2009, okay, to come to the same levels of Jan 2008, it took nearly 2 years. If you see here, the bottom was at October 2008, and it came to the January 2008 levels on November 2010, almost 2 years. Then it decreased, increased, decreased, increased. Again in 2014, it was on the same levels of 2010, which is at 2008. That means in 2008, it was at 6,350, and in 2014 March, it was again at 6,500, 300, 700 levels. That means to come to the same levels of 2008, it took 5 years, and that too only for recession. But now, just if if you see here, I highlighted this one. Now it came down and increased. Then again it will come down. It's just my personal view, and I want to share this with you. Again it will come down. Again it will increase. But how long it will take, no one knows. So be careful. Maybe I'm wrong, and I really hope I should be wrong. But we should not ignore all this, right? Think twice, thrice, or even 10 times before investing, because it's our hard earned money. And the final question, is it safe to invest now? My suggestion would be wait for some time. Use this gap to get knowledge on stock markets, mutual funds, see business news, follow the latest news, trends. Don't blindly take someone's advice. Rely on your own knowledge before investing. You should know what you're doing, and you should know when to exit, when to come out of that investment if something goes wrong, like 2008. So, get some knowledge. And after all this, invest only the amount which you are willing to lose, are not required for a minimum of 5 to 10 years. I heartfully wish the good profits or good returns for all of you, each and every one of you. Thank you guys. That's it for today. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and for more knowledge videos. See you guys in the next video. Until then, stay home and stay safe. Good night.